I want you to know something, that the bigger your dream is, I want you to understand the harder the grind. Luck is for leprechauns, and you're not green. What I am telling you is that if you're willing to go beast mode, you can have whatever you want. I'm a living example. Start from nothing. You know the story. Mom was a teenage mom. Grandma had 14 kids, 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. Mom got kicked out because she had me. Start with nothing.
You can be anything you put your mind to. Look at me. I come from the bottom. My father made $5 a day in the coal mine. He had 5 kids. We didn't have running water. I had a well pump in my house. That's who you talking to. I come from the bottom. I ain't no rich boy. I didn't get a car in my name till I was 38 years old. My mama ain't had no money. I made it all. I've been homeless, I've been barely making, and I'm balling.
Start with nothing, homeless. 12 years to get a 4-year degree from the university. Start with nothing. If you are willing to grind, I believe effort, and you've heard me say it, your mama might come from privilege. Your daddy might own a company. You might have a father that can give you everything your little heart desires, but you will not outwork me. When I talk about beast mode now, I'm talking about the ant that's very small, but that can probably lift 100 times his weight. You might not be a lion yet. You might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money, but there's no excuse. You might be the ant, and the ant has very little, but he's determined. He has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The more effort you're going to have to put in. And for those of you who raise your hand and put up 70%, you'll never see it. That's just enough for that other person, I'll do you. Listen to me, that's just enough for the other person who wants just what you want. Okay, all right, listen to me, I told you. I want you to think about those goals. I want you to taste them. I'm telling you to dream your dream because I want you to feel it. I want you, just like when the weather is changing, you can feel it. I want you to be able to feel when you're getting closer to it and closer to it. I want you to know when you dream your dream that there are other people who are dreaming the exact same dream. You're not the only person that wants to accomplish it. And now I ask you this question. What do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? You have to outwork them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. And you've got to go from 70 to 120. I wish you could pay me $1,000 today. And I could tell you 70% is enough. But it's not going to happen. That's why I need you to understand something. You can have it if you want it. But the bigger the dream, the harder the grind. And can I be honest with you guys? I'm grinding harder now than I've ever grinded before. You're thinking, I want you to get it out. You're thinking, I'm gonna work hard for 10 years, then I'll relax. And if that's what you're thinking, this ain't for you.
God has an incredible life for you. But you gotta be willing to go through something to get to it. Success ain't free. They ain't passing out money, man. You got to go get it. Being successful is not an accident. You can believe in God all you want, but if you don't work, man, it ain't gonna happen. He said faith without works is dead. You might not want what it takes to get here, but if you want this life, you got to put in your work.
Not hearers of the word only, but doers of the word. God blesses what you do. Oh, look at somebody and say, do it. Do it. Don't dream about it. Don't wish for it. Don't hope for it. Get up and do it. Do it with all of your might and with all of your strength. Somebody holler, do it. You can't let your past destroy your future. Look at somebody and say, get it off you. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but whoever it is, you're getting ready to go to the next level. And a whole lot of things had to change in your life. Some of you have been standing waiting on God to help you. You better go ahead. You've been praying about it, but it's time to do it. You've been waiting on God to respond, but he already gave you the answer. Do it.
We're here to take advantage of the time that we have been given. If you're not willing to work, nothing works.
You want to get your work ethic so high that people actually admire you. Dude, people need to know you for one major thing first. He works. Because the truth is, no matter how good your ideas are, how good your art is, if you're not vibrating at that rate, tremendous work ethic, look, if you're not working at that level, you're not going to make it. Get your work ethic in, man. It's the American way. Work ethic.
I remember I went to see a friend of mine, and he had this big, beautiful home. And as he took us around, his brother asked, he said, "How did you get something like this?" And the older brother said, "By a lot of hard work." And the younger brother said, "I'm not willing to do that." Wherever you find yourself, that's where you made a decision to be. Based upon how much work are you willing to put in? How did you go from just coming from Liberty City, selected one of the top 5 speakers in the world? I was willing to work. Keep it moving. One of the things that you don't want to do is become comfortable with where you are when you know in your heart of hearts there's a life for you beyond survival. We're here to work. This is no place to stand still. When you are going through some stuff, if you keep it moving, you'll get out faster.
Here's why activity is so important. It finally produces the miracle of reality. The architect can draw the dimensions all day long, but unless somebody is willing to lay bricks, then the opportunity is never accomplished. So get going. The average American family watches television 6 hours a day. I asked a man one time what his television cost. He said $450. I said, no, what does it really cost? I said, I estimate last year it cost you about $45,000, not to own it, but to watch it.
See, you want to focus, have your mindset on your goal. I had my mindset, I'm going to make it happen no matter what. And had a lot of struggles and stuff happening. Why does that have to happen to me? Why not you? Take the initiative to create something different for yourself. To create something that you don't have right now. Ambition, just the unwillingness to settle. Keep moving and keep learning. This is your time. Use this time to learn a new way of earning money. Opportunity knocks on every door. No, opportunity stands by silently, waiting for you to recognize it. Your future is in your hands. You know what that means? You got to work on your mind. You want to be in a community of supportive relationships that's going in your direction. You got some good stuff in you. You're supposed to evolve. We've been trained to be who we were not to be. And as a result, most of us are living a misplaced life. And a lot of people have made the decision to give up. A lot of people have thrown in the towel. It's a new day. And it's a new day, it's got to be a new you. It's a process to achieve mastery. And quitting does not make it any faster. You got to be willing to go all in for you. We got to be more determined and be willing to do whatever it takes to live our dreams. There are people that are disillusioned out here. People are feeling weak and powerless out here. We got all the tools we need to do whatever we want to do. You get up in the morning like that. You get up in the morning and say, all things work together for good. Lord, whatever I face today, together you and I can handle it. Just say to yourself, this is going to be the best day of my life.